What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I want to talk about this unvaccinated tax. So in Quebec, in Canada, they're going to have a tax for people who are unvaccinated. It's about 10% of the population that refuses to get vaccinated, and they're going to tax them. Now, the amount, we don't know exactly how much it's going to be at the present time, but is this something that we're going to start seeing in the U.S.? So that's what I want to talk about today. But first off, on this channel, we talk about financial news and current events. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. And like always, if you see my name and a picture of me in the comment section, make sure you see a check mark next to my name. That check mark signifies that it's me. If you do not see that check mark, it's not me. It's someone trying to impersonate me. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this article here. And I want to know what you guys think about this because we could see this in the U.S. I don't know how far it's going to go, but this is in Canada right now. This is in Quebec. And Quebec to impose tax on unvaccinated people. Okay, so the plan is to tax people who refuse to get vaccinated. Okay, now this is if you have a medical issue and you can't be vaccinated because of that, that's a whole different story. But if you're just refusing, if you're a healthy individual and you're refusing to be vaccinated in Quebec, they're going to tax you. Okay, and this is the reasoning for this. 10% of the adult population that refuses to get vaccinated makes up about half the patients hospitalized in intensive care units. And so one of the things that we have to think about when it comes to people who are refusing to be vaccinated, when they go to the hospital, and if there's a situation like that, you refuse to get vaccinated, you have to go to the hospital, you're in intensive care, there's a cost to that, okay? And not only a financial cost, but you also have to look at the fact that if you have a certain type of illness or you get injured, you break your leg, you're in a car accident, and you need to be rushed to the hospital, will they be able to take care of you? Because if you have a lot of people who are refusing to be vaccinated, and we know the results here, we know that if you're vaccinated, in most situations, you're not going to have to go to the hospital. But still, people who are unvaccinated, they're a large group of the people who are unvaccinated are the people that are in the hospitals right now. So in situations like that, if you get injured, you have to go to the hospital, and you now can't be treated because of people who are refusing to get vaccinated. Should there be a cost to that? Should you be in a situation where you have to pay a tax? And so right now in Quebec, they don't know exactly how much this tax is going to be, but is this something that's going to start, are we going to start seeing this in some other areas of Canada as well as in the U.S.? Are we going to see people being penalized for not getting vaccinated? So it's a very interesting story, and obviously it's controversial. Some people think that they shouldn't have to get vaccinated, and you don't have to be vaccinated. So if you're vaccinated, should you have to pay for people who are going to the hospital? Let's say they don't have medical insurance and they're refusing to be vaccinated, and should you have to pay for them? So is this tax, is it fair to tax people who are unvaccinated? So this is very interesting. It's a very interesting situation, and I know it's very controversial, and I'm sure we're going to see other province in Canada do this same thing. And will this trickle down to the U.S., and will we start seeing some places in the U.S. doing the same thing? Maybe some local municipalities doing a situation where they're taxing people or something like this. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I'm sure this is not going to be a federal thing in the U.S. where the U.S. government will say federally everyone will have to pay a tax if they're not vaccinated. And I don't even know exactly how they would be able to. I know it's recorded. Like, I'm in the state of California, it's recorded. I'm able to go online and pull up my vaccination, and I've been fully vaccinated. I had the booster, and it all records. And I didn't even. The weird thing about it is, when you go get vaccinated, you fill out the forms and all that stuff. And I'm sure on there somewhere it says that this information will be shared with the state, but I had no idea that was the case until I actually was looking, because I wanted to have kind of because I'm going to be traveling next month, I wanted to have a digital kind of vaccination card as well. I didn't want to just have the vaccination card, the physical one, because what if it gets lost or something like that? So I wanted to have a digital one. And so sure enough, I did a little research, got online, and all my information was there as far as the different vaccinations that I received and on the dates that I received them. Plus, there's a little barcode. I don't know exactly how the barcode works, but I'm sure I'll find out. But there's a barcode on there so they can scan it and maybe get even more information I don't know. Now that scares some people, but when it comes to me traveling, I want to be able to get out and travel. So I want to be fully vaccinated so I don't have to run into any problems when I go to these different countries. But yeah, it's just, is this the new thing? Are we going to start seeing a tax for the unvaccinated? I want to know what you guys think about this. So let me know what you think down below. Do you think people who are unvaccinated should actually have to pay a tax? And I will do a poll on this as well. So be on the lookout for that. So I just want to get an overall idea of where you guys are when it comes to this. But very, very interesting. Very, very interesting situation in Canada. And we'll have to see if the U.S. follows suit. And let me know also in the comment section, do you think the U.S. will try to implement some of this? I mean, it can be state by state because states tax as well. So the states can tax individuals. So we could see a state like California say, you know what, unvaccinated, you're going to have to pay this tax because you're unvaccinated. So we could see something like that. Now, let me be clear. It's not happening in California right now. I'm just using them as an example. I live in California. That's the main reason I said California. So I want to know what you guys think about all this. So let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.